Good evening, everyone. All right, I'm stressing. Hello, everyone. Epic Stream starting music. Yes, it's the Epic Stream starting music. Welcome to the official and only channel, only podcast on Twitch that is run by actual trash. Tonight, I will be your Trash Panda host, Kanche, together here with the dumpster fire that is Nikolai and the thrown away, overdate squid that is Joy, or octopus, sorry. We are your garbage hosts for a amazingly garbage podcast. If you're in school, put your earbuds in, listen in the background. If you're at work, do the exact same thing. If you want to participate in the chat, we will be asking chat questions, and you can also participate on topics that we will be talking about during the entirety of the podcast. I'm excited. We did a test stream a couple of... Oh my god. Curls, thank you so much for the 200 bits. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna unmute myself. Okay, guys. There's 16 people here. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna go cry. Be right back.
Oh my god.
No way.
Okay. Anyway, chat. I've done basically I'm here with myself, the Trash Panda Kancha. I'm here with Dumpster Fire Nikolai.
Damn.
And overdate thrown away squid Joy. Oh my god, Godspeed, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Panda. Holy shit! Thank you so much, Godspeed. I really appreciate that.
I only see 18 in chat.
Yo, I don't know how many people there are, but it's... Anyway, we're gonna do the first official podcast episode. We might stream 2, I think we will, but we don't know. They're all gonna be about an hour. We just don't know, chat. And they're all gonna be about an hour long, and we're gonna have different subjects we talk about throughout the entirety of the of this hour of episode 1. Yeah, Joy, please start talking because I'm scared now.
Oh, well, everyone, welcome.
Blue!
Hype train?
Blue, what the fuck? Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sinastra. Oh my god, that's I think like my second hype train ever. Thank you so much, chat. Blue, fucking 07 to you, soldier. Alright, where do we begin now? I'm scared.
Okay,
Chat's
anyway.
expecting stuff.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the podcast about trash talks. I'm Joy. I'm here, and Niko. Introduce yourself. That's Niko. And as you know, your host Kanche.
Hello.
We have the first question. It's gonna be a very controversial one because, as you know, in the news, it has even been talked about, and that is playing video games bad for health?
Oh, is this the first one?
Yes, bad for our health. Agree or disagree?
Oh, before we get into this chat, I should say, and I should have deactivated them, the push-up rewards will not be done during the podcast. It's a bit interrupting the flow that we're having here. Sorry for that. Lizard, if you could refund Godspeed's point, that would be greatly appreciated. Can he do it after? I mean, if he wants to, he can do it for then. But for now, we're just going to continue with the podcast for as it is. So, the question is video gaming bad for your health, playing video games?
Okay, so like there's I think it's a very contradictory question because playing video games in itself isn't necessarily bad, but for example, an addiction to video games is bad for your health.
Mux just said it is for Kancha. Okay, I can solemnly and fairly say that I at least have had and maybe still had an addiction to playing video games. So yes, playing video games can be bad for your health, but so can everything when you have an addiction to it. That's the point of having an addiction. Hattie says, "Shut up, Max. You know me in my personal life. This isn't fair."
Okay.
You abuser.
So,
Okay,
Man.
Niko,
what's your
thoughts?
verdict on it?
All I know about video games is that it amplifies every single bad thing that exists in my personality, which is pride, anger, and absolute demolishment of the enemy.
So what you're saying is whatever is already bad about you, it makes it worse.
I'm saying video games is a very, very fun activity that connects a lot of people, but when it becomes competitive, it brings out the worst in people and can become very toxic. And I know personally, for me at least, that I have a lot of bad qualities, and those are amplified by video games. But it could be everything. It could be playing football, for example. I just know that games can definitely amplify some negative emotions and personality traits from some people.
Right. That's a fair point. That's truly a fair point. Everybody rages at a game? Yeah, true. Ultimate Boy is right. Everybody rages at least like once. Oh my god, an anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for the gift to sub to Nerd Guy 3. I don't know who you are, but thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my god, we're going into level 2 vibe train. I'm stressing. Okay,
A man's
podcast.
dying.
Right, podcast, right. Um right. How do I what yeah, right. So health.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so I was playing Fall Guys today,
Oh god.
and I got so mad. I like, I don't think like I wanted to talk about what negative effects it has on your health. And I feel like, dude, I was playing Fall Guys and it really brings out the worst in me.
It
I actually go when I lose.
Yes, exactly.
there
It
is
makes me so mad.
there is specific games for me that trigger getting toxic more easily. Like whenever I'm playing Valorant, it's incredibly easy to get me mad because I just don't like it when somebody's better than me. But whenever, and specifically when I'm playing Dead by Daylight, when I'm playing Dead by Daylight, I'm not being toxic as in mad because I'm losing. I'm just being toxic overall. I'm being the most toxic piece of shit as a killer and as a survivor you could ever see. I'm doing everything that the community redeems
Right.
like unholy, basically. So I don't know why I do that, but yeah, and Overwatch for Tofu says Overwatch brings the worst in me. It literally turned me into a horrible version of myself for a bit. When it's with Overwatch, that's what Niko has also nowadays. But with Overwatch, what it is for me is I can get mad at Overwatch, but I don't get toxic or like unhealthy mad. I just get frustrated and move away from it for a bit, and then come back eventually.
I get really mad at Overwatch
I
because I'm
don't.
a one trick and they're screwing my girl into the ground.
Yeah, this is true.
Yes, it's often
Um,
when you put pride into the game. Like you have a certain expectation of your own performance, and when that goes wrong, you often neglect putting it on yourself and you put it on others, and that's why you get mad and you lash out on people because you uh, the competitiveness in the game. You want to be ahead, you want to be on top, but you're just not. That's why games like Valorant and League for me is what gets me the most mad because I know I could perform better, but I don't because of, let's say, a stupid game mechanic or an enemy who does something that triggers me. I wouldn't get mad at playing Tetris, but I get mad at playing League. So,
Yeah.
well, Tetris can be very intense, but
but I don't.
I know what you mean.
Tetris
Like,
99, download it for free in the Nintendo shop right now.
I wouldn't get mad
Not sponsored.
at Animal Crossing, for example.
I have legitimately gotten mad at Animal Crossing before.
Oh, why?
But that was because of my sister.
What did she do?
Right,
Most
so
calm game in the world. Yeah.
no, okay, right, hear me out. My sister started the island of Animal Crossing, which was fine by me. Like I didn't know that you could only have one island per Nintendo Switch, so I thought every account had a separate island, which is I don't mind that she chose the island. I literally don't give a damn.
Okay.
But then she accidentally played on my account for a while without noticing. And she did like quite some
How do
stuff
you
which
not
I wanted
notice
to. I don't know. I mean, my sister is like she doesn't play a lot of games. So she just doesn't think about it. Like, oh my god, this is not my character because she doesn't do that. She doesn't play video
I see.
games. So
Okay.
I was like frustrated and mad at her, but I wasn't like toxic about it. But it was just very a moment where I was like, I got Animal Crossing, and this is the thanks I get. My fucking progression is just done for me. But yeah,
I thought you were gonna say I got a Switch, and I was like,
no, I did not get a Switch. I have been gotten a Switch. Tofu, I said toxic. Tofu said, I used to get really toxic towards my friends, and now the chat's gone up. I need to go back to the message. And they stopped wanting to play with me, so I play Overwatch a lot less now because it made me gross. Yeah, if you like seeing that it makes you, uh, seeing that it makes you toxic and realizing that and then stopping to play it is one of the better qualities of a person, I think, because I will never be able to stop playing Valorant or something probably forever, even though I get hella toxic when I'm playing that game if somebody's better than I am.
I think getting mad at your friends is something I used to do a lot, but now I just get mad at myself, and it's just internalized hatred for not being good enough.
Yeah.
It's just not healthy.
Yeah. You
So
did used to get mad at your friends first. Yeah, that's definitely true. Not to call you out on it. Sorry.
yes, I know. I already said it, so you're not
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
me
Yo, I get
out.
hype train emotes. W.
Hype train emotes. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that is. Choo choo.
All right. But Nico's muted because I think Bella is going insane, which is his dog, by the way. Is going insane.
Also, I'm
Oh.
eating chips.
Oh yeah, he's eating. Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Also, that's a
yes.
thing. Yeah, Nico's the only person that could look me dead in the eyes while I was in the middle of my diet and say, "Crunch! I eat chips now." Just this.
I eat chips once a month, chat, and Kanchi is actually just a fucking fatty who can't handle me eating it once.
I'm joking. Anyway,
Oh my God.
add me on Pogo, can't you? Yo, send me your friend code in DMs, but that's a different thing.
What the hell?
People
I
were
was gonna be
like,
Max Pogo, but it's
Max
like
said
one
people were like, yo, can you buff Farah? She's weak, and Blizzard was
No,
like, yo,
I
look
already
over
read
there.
it.
Oh,
Let's not talk about it.
okay, fine. One time in Valor, me and a friend were having a good time in an unranked game, and the other people in our team were chill, and we had a good time messing around, killing each other, and doing stuff like that. Yeah, see, doing quote unquote toxic stuff while the rest of the team is okay with it, do you still consider it toxicity then? Because you could consider griefing toxicity in most
Yeah,
of the cases, but
but
if the entire team like is fucking around, is it still toxicity, or is it
that,
still
de-
a
that
bad
depends
thing?
how competitive you is. Because you know, with me, Kanchi, we had that one match in Overwatch where the enemy team just wanted to chill and
Yeah,
fuck around, and I get so mad by that. I don't know why. I think I'm just like internally, I'm too
You're just
competitive.
bloodthirsty.
yeah,
I want to have a serious match, and I want the enemy to suffer. I hate when it's just like chill, like going around. Ah, we're having fun. I don't know. I know that most people don't agree with me, and it's a really unpopular opinion. But I only enjoy games when I'm doing better than others. I don't know
yeah.
why, but that's just
So
how I
so
feel.
for context,
Is
completely. So
that why
the
you play so many single player games?
yes, that is exactly why I play that many single player games.
Streams over, chat.
See-
It was fun. by the way.
Okay, no, but
It was
to
fun.
give the full context of what Nico meant, so there was a game in Overwatch where we had already been facing these exact same enemies for about 2 games before, and I was fucking around with them. Like, I was having, like, 1v1s with the Reinhardt, while the rest of the team was just actually playing the game. And then the last time this happened, um, Nico, oh no, the entire team wanted to just have a good time. It was on Nepal, I remember it, what map it was even.
Yes.
Uh,
No.
yeah, it was on Nepal, you were there, Joy.
Did it
It
on
was
the
on Nepal.
French map?
No, it was
No,
on
it was on
Nepal.
Nepal.
Oh.
The
And,
one I'm talking about is on Nepal.
yeah, it was on Nepal, and the entire enemy team was like, "Yo, can we like fuck around, have a good time, not be too competitive?" And it was in quick play, by the way. And Nico was just like, after like 40% of the point, like, "No, I'm not having this." And then like I think ulted like 4 people. He doesn't like it
Whoa.
when you don't when you can't, well, play the game competitively, even though it's in quick play where you're supposed to be fucking around. Nico plays competitive outside of competitive. Like it's actually insane with this guy. And Nico's
Yeah,
toxicity is an amazing thing, because when people get toxic, you can assume that they get mad at everything else that happens to them. But when Nico gets incredibly mad, like at League of Legends or something, because now that I've experienced it, I can talk about it. He doesn't specifically like get mad if you then even joke about him afterwards. He just gets frustrated overall. He literally turns into a fucking flame, and he will not cool down up until the day is over, I'm assuming.
Niko is competitive because he is such a specimen. I am truly a specimen.
You can literally hear him typing when he starts getting mad. Yes, Nico's keyboard is fucking amazing because it just enhances the toxicity that he gives off. Nico's
Guys, it's just because my microphone is right there next to my keyboard.
So-
like I can type. I'm typing completely chill right now, and this is what you hear.
I
That
kid
is
you.
very chill.
I
can
kid
also
you not,
rage.
chat. Chat, I kid you not when I tell you that Nico, his desk is literally one of those corner desks that are shaped to be in a triangle form that you can put in a corner, that are so small that his microphone is right next to his desk. I'm not even joking. He doesn't even have a proper desk. He just has a fucking like a triangle. It's so fucking it's fucking ridiculous. Niko, send me the picture again. Wait, I'm gonna look up the picture while we talk about stuff. You sent it a while ago.
Anyway, so back to the point.
Thank
Is
you,
playing video games.
Chappies, for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry, move on, Joy.
Ooh, we're almost there.
We're almost there. 5
You're
followers
almost
away
there.
from
5
500 followers. Chat, if you are not followed yet, just saying, I'm 5 away, please. I'm just getting scared.
Please.
All right, move on,
but
Joy.
yes, what I was gonna say, playing video games is bad for health. Why is it written like that? It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Anyway, I think like my conclusion is that video games essentially are not bad for your health, but the people who play them have the ability to make them unhealthy.
Yeah.
And some game developers do trick you into that kind of behavior. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's really up to you and your own like power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have the exact same opinion.
Wow.
Because but computer games are really, really, really fun, and they connect a lot of people, but they amplify especially my personality to get more angry. But if I didn't have my personality, like if I was different in any way, I wouldn't get as angry, and then I wouldn't be toxic. So computer games can't predict how people react to them, really. They can only make a fun game for everyone, but how people react to them individually is not up to them. So computer games are not bad for your health. The people are just not good at reacting.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that opinion is shared by all 3 of us.
Yeah, so we're all in agreement.
That's a new thing. That's usually
Let's
Joy and Niko.
fucking
Usually Joy, Niko, and I have either complete different opinions, or it's Joy and Niko versus me. But that's specifically when it's against like politics and stuff like that.
Yes.
All right, next topic. Niko, you get to pick now. Good luck. He's just fucking clap.
We just take the new one, I guess. Then the next one. I posted the 3 ones, and the next one is: no one should ever tell a lie. Agree or disagree?
See, if no one would ever tell a lie, then how would you get Fatty lies back?
True. How would you have Kanche's
Shut up.
entire internet persona if Fatty didn't lie? Tell me. Tell me that. Tell me
You'd
that.
actually have to close stream.
I'd
You'd
actually have to give up. Niko can have the channel. It's over. You can have it. It's yours, bro. Good luck with it. Oh, man.
Okay, no, but for realsies, that was so cringe.
Yeah, don't ever do that again. Otherwise, we're replacing you on the spot in the next episode.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I was talking about Moob yesterday. We actually had a really big discussion that almost turned into a fight.
Oh God.
About morals, and I think lying is all about morals because, for example,
Not a
if
lot
we're
of
like white
Ultimate Boy,
lies
you're fine.
are a thing, because you don't want to hurt a person.
Yeah.
So if we would take those out of the equation, there could essentially be a lot more evil or ugliness in the world. But if it would mean that we also take out big fatty awful lies, then I don't know, is it worth it?
See, I think that not being able to tell a lie is, first of all, imagining it is impossible, because lying gets us out of a lot of stuff we either don't want to do, or gets us into scenarios that are more prosperous for us. Like people can lie about a specific question on a what do you call it, on a when you talk about getting a job, what's that called again? Job interview. There we go. Job interview. Thank you. People can lie about one question on a job interview that gets them the job, and then in the end the question turns out to be not important at all. It's happened before, not to me specifically, but to people I know. So small lies are fine as long as you just at least estimate what the consequences of them are. Then I think you should be fine. Like having big lies, because I remember when I was in 2nd grade, I was like Lil boy, like Lil Kanche. Lil Kanche was. We were in the round. Yeah, we were in the circle talking about deaf. I think it was. It was something about that anyway.
Oh, okay.
It was, and then a classmate of mine at the time said that was it his or her grandfather recently passed away, and for some dumbass reason, second grade Kanchi said, "Yeah, mine died too." While currently they are both alive and well. So that was
Uh,
one of the biggest lies I have ever told as a kid, and I
oh.
don't know why I said that. And I was caught.
Okay.
I was caught the same day. I was caught the same day because my the person that like watches me when I get out of gotcha. The person that watches over me when I get out of school because my parents weren't home yet from work was approached by the teacher and was like, "Well, I'm sorry for the kid's loss." Blah blah blah. She was like, "What the hell are you on about?" And then eventually the teacher came up to me and was like, "Why did you say that?" I was like, "I have no fucking idea." I don't know why I said that. I don't know. But I
Impulsive
did.
liar.
I
Shit
was. It
money.
was grade 2, so I have no idea why. Yeah, mine's dead too. Okay, I didn't say it like that, Max. But yeah,
I think he was trying to be relatable so that the kid wouldn't feel so bad. Maybe.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I
You're
remember.
giving Kanchi too much credit. Like, in this scenario,
I
he
see
was
the
just-
best in my child.
Yeah, but Kanchi is just a cock.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's either
Dead
Empathy.
you're
grandpa.
right, Joy. You're right, Joy. And Ultimate Boy 5373. 73 is Joy's favorite number.
That
Or
is
is it
true. I was
74?
about to mention that.
Don't hype the shit bucket in the
Let's
podcast.
go. This is the perfect timing for the shit bucket, you see, because the shit bucket is sincere. It comes
I
from
don't
the
even know
heart.
what the shit
Shit
bucket
bucket.
is.
Shit bucket is no lie. It's not hidden behind ulterior motives. Shit button.
But
Button. Press the
That
shit.
I might have drunk a little bit.
oh yeah, Nico's tipsy by the way. I don't know. We haven't mentioned this yet, but Nico has had alcohol before the stream started. He hadn't had a lot. He had an entire bottle of wine, but
Yeah.
and he's a pretty lightweight, so he's like a bit tipsy at the moment.
Exactly. But shit bucket is sincere. It comes from the heart. Shit bucket is no lie. So inspirational. True.
I'm gonna blacklist the word shit bucket. I swear
Yeah,
to God.
you're gonna get cancelled. Pick your poison.
Fancy, man.
All right,
That's-
moving on. Wait, Nico? What are your discussion thing about lying? Have you said that? Sorry.
No, I actually haven't.
Okay, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
just
Now that you-
started on a tangent about
Shit
shit
bucket
bucket.
is
Yeah.
no lies. So
Yeah.
inspirational.
Hi, Chris, Nico. Hi, Chris. Let's go, Chad. No,
Oh my god.
lying is it's really a weird topic to me because I both feel like it's really important for people to understand you, or else they don't know how to interact with you. So it's important to be sincere at all times, and that includes technically not lying. But I also feel like lying, or in my case, I would say exaggerating, is the way to success.
Nico and I are
before,
the two.
before I continue, or Kanji can say his mind first.
What Nico means with over exaggeration is that Nico and also me, and I don't know a lot, but Joy also a little bit, we're the most over dramatic pieces of shit on the planet. Nico can like
Oh yeah.
stub his toe.
absolutely.
Nico can stub his toe and say, "Yeah,
broke my fucking
my
toe
toe
off."
broke." Yeah. We're all so fucking dramatic that you could count it as lying, I guess. But like, yeah.
I don't know if exaggerating is a lie unless
No,
it's
because
not
it's
obvious
technically
enough
in
to
the word.
perceived
When-
as exaggeration.
Exactly, because usually when I do it, that is why I say over exaggerate, even though it's like a double conflict. That was we
You
say in
are
Danish. as
all
we say.
dramatic.
There's no reason to say both over and exaggerating. But when I do it like really much. I say like, yeah, I had to pay 500 million trillion quintillion dollars in Danish, so that's kroner, so that's 100 million fucking quintillion, whatever Danish kroner to do something, and that's obviously an exaggeration.
Yeah.
And people pick up on that, so it's technically not lying. But this can be everything in your life, like to create a. I wanted to talk about with Kanji, but I haven't done it yet.
True.
With identity, to create like a persona, something for yourself, you need to be that bit extra. And I guess you could count it as lying, but technically it's just exaggeration.
Yeah.
And I don't know. In my mind, you should always be sincere and tell the truth. That is how you best interact with other people and how they know who you are. But people, you also want to make a good impression on people, and to do that, you always exaggerate just a tiny bit. And in my case, a lot, because I'm cringe like that. But it's just how it is. This is how it is. I exaggerate a lot, and then people are like, "Whoa, Nico, you're so cool." No one has ever said that, by the way.
I'm
But
pretty sure I
that,
felt you cool.
but that is what I want from people, and that's the part about lying that's so weird for me, because I hate lying, but I also want to do it so people like me better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chat? Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
chat. Okay, sorry, it wasn't directed to us, Kanji.
Yeah. Fuck it.
It's Niko's podcast now. He's taking over.
What do you think, Chad? What do you think about lying? Would it be okay to lie to make people think better of you?
I
I
cringe at the
cringe at
sound.
most sound waves that come out of Kanchi's mouth, to be
Oh,
honest.
no.
Thank you, Max. That was a very good contribution
man.
to the discussion.
And you know what the worst part is? That guy over there, that Max guy, that's supposed to be one of my best friends. I know him in real life, and he says that. I fucking hate this guy.
We talk about cringing.
I also know him in real life, but he's not.
I don't think it's okay to lie in that context. Okay, that is
In what
interesting.
context?
That is interesting.
That is Nico slaps down his head. And why? Tell me what. Nico just
I
starts
say it's
raging.
interesting, and I sit back very frustrated, but I respect. I respect.
I think.
Hmm.
I really like exaggerating. I think it makes
It's so good.
stories better, but I don't think it's the same as lying at all.
No, it isn't.
Because it's so obvious, or it should be so obvious that it can't really be a lie. Like sometimes I catch myself exaggerating, and I'm like, oh wait, but that's not true, and I'm like, oh no, this.
I remember when I was in the. I had to go to the. So, Chad, if you didn't know yet, I kicked my brother off a roof once. So,
Fun fact. My
fun
brother is
fact.
dead.
Kick my brother off. That is where I'm going.
Oh yeah, my
Right, so
brother's dead too.
I brother yeeted off roof. Not important. I did that once. Then I went to the folk at the roof hypers.
It's room hyper.
Then I went to the folk that are running the football club where I threw my brother off of. And I told them, like, they told me, like, Sam, what's going on? Like, as I was all stressing out, I was exhaling, fucking panicking, and I just told them, Milan's fucking dead. I just told them that, and I saw all of the color in their face drain away. I was
You're
like,
actually Satan's hellspawn.
like, I told them that, and I was like, okay, he's not dead, but I threw him off the roof. You need to go check him. Oh, that was such a fun day. Fucking a future teacher.
Future teacher, everyone.
Don't tell
yeah.
mom and dad. I swear, I barely
Right.
hit you. Stop crying, please, please, please.
I barely threw him off the roof.
Yeah, that moment when you hit your
Fell.
bro.
You
That
barely
moment-
cracked your spine. Please stop crying. Please stop crying, Milan. Milan is
still
not
walk,
even that
shut the fuck
serious.
up.
Don't tell mom and dad.
I
Please,
basically
no.
like almost killed him and went like, oh come on, mom and dad are coming, don't cry, I don't want to get punished, please.
Milan, please.
Okay, but
3
that's
years in
the whole
wheelchair. It's not
ass
even that
thing.
serious. Come on.
3
Milan.
years in a wheelchair. No, but that's over exaggeration. Oh man, those poor workers at the fucking football club. How high was the
How high
roof?
was the roof?
About
At least
Why were
3
you on
meters.
the roof?
yeah, about 3 meters.
Yeah, about 3 meters.
Thank you, Aiden. Have a good one, man.
No wonder Milan is the way he is.
Yeah, I dropped him out.
Man's just damaged.
So Joy came up to my house recently when it was a week before my birthday.
Oh.
She came to my house to celebrate, right?
So
And
that's your roof, huh?
no, no, it wasn't in my home. So anyway, she came to my house, and then she met Milan when Milan came back from work, my brother. And the first thing my brother did was put the box where the cake for my birthday was in on the freezer. But he is so big of a papega that he set it behind a crate of beer, which Joy took, and then he dragged it towards him, throwing the glasses of beer off of the fridge onto the floor, and it just smelled like fucking citrus. The
Lemon.
entire
Yeah, it
lemon,
was
sorry,
delicious.
whatever one of the two. The entirety of the rest of the week there. And then, yeah, he's such an idiot.
Yeah, like the first thing that kid did was break my beer,
Yeah,
but I ended up loving him and he's amazing. But also,
that's what I smell. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was
okay.
definitely an experience.
Anyway, so back to lying.
Right.
The question essentially means no one should ever tell a lie. So we all disagree with that because we think that white lies are right?
Yeah.
I don't know
But like
white lie,
it's so
but
much gray
what
gray
what is
areas,
white lies though?
man.
What is white lies?
Like white lies are lies you tell to not hurt someone else's feelings.
Oh yeah, see, but there I disagree because I can't help myself but tell
True.
people how worthless human
True.
beings, specimens they are. So I don't agree with white lies because I just say my mind. I try to stay sincere always. If I have something on mind, I'll tell people. Always.
I remember when I woke up to when I was in Berlin, and this was the first time I was showing YGJ my face. And I was stressed as fuck. Niko and Joy already knew what I looked like, but the rest of YGJ didn't yet, so I was stressed as fuck. And then Niko and I think we were walking to the train station in the evening, and I asked Niko, did I handle it well? And he just said, no, you were too stressed, man. And it was like, okay, you can be nice about it, I guess, but you can also just say that. I was like, it was a funny fucking moment. It was incredible. I was laughing so hard when it happened. But Niko is sincere 100% of the time. He doesn't lie or isn't like making it a bit sweeter because he has to sound nice. No, Niko is brutally honest. If you want, Niko is the next Gordon Ramsay. I swear to God, Niko is so brutally honest that he's the next Gordon Ramsay.
Idiot sandwich.
Yeah.
What are you?
So Furek says, sometimes lies are important, such as you can do anything. Can you imagine telling a child, no, you can't have your dream because you are insert
Wait, that's horrible.
That's horrible, yeah. The average human lies about every 10 minutes.
Dad, can I be rich? No, child.
I'm
you're
not
Danish.
average though.
Government takes half.
No, child, you're Danish.
You're Danish. They take half.
I only
You
lie to
can.
myself. True, I do lie to myself a lot.
Actually, I just remembered there's a movie that's called The Invention of Lying.
Oh my god, that's an answer.
And
Imagine
it's with Ricky Gervais, I believe.
What the fuck is that?
It's an actor.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I don't know what actor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't know Ricky Gervais. Anyway, so this movie really is about the world before lying was invented and how that would look, and literally it's just everyone is brutally honest.
Everyone is Niko.
Everyone is. Oh, I do not want a world where everyone is
There's like
Niko.
7 billion Nikos.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Communicating.
7 billion Nikos would slaughter each other. Like they would just like kill one another.
Normal world meets each other on street. Hello, are you having a good day? Yeah, it's fine. Niko world. Hello, you're fucking cringe. Yeah, you too, fucker.
Heaven, only if they.
Bye, Kritten.
A world full of Nikos? Heaven? No, a world full of Nikos is hell. One is enough. I do not need a second one.
A world full of Nikos is just fucking Krittens and cringe ass people all around, man.
Get some new shoes, dumbass. You are trash at life. Yeah, that's what Niko would say.
Yeah.
And Niko would also just like come off.
No one likes you.
Niko, Niko, that will mean that you would be playing League of Legends against yourself every single time you play the game.
I would never want that. Oh no. Oh no.
10 Yasuos in one league game. And then when Niko, like when the game's over and Niko, like our Niko, the real Niko loses, you're just gonna type your adopt and then you're gonna see 10 people type your adopt with the exact same username at the exact same moment.
Exactly. S'more. That's what I was gonna say to Lizard's comment.
What if no one can lie? Does that mean people will be a lot more confident, like because we tell ourselves that we're ugly, etc.? But what if they are ugly, Liz? Ooh.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I think that if we weren't be able to lie, a lot of people would be better off, but a lot of people would also wanna cry a lot.
If we wouldn't be able to lie, okay, so like. I would think that the amount of lies I tell is acceptable, but I think that Donald Trump is another level of lying. Like, don't be Donald Trump, but you can be Kanye. I think that's a fair conclusion to this argument.
I wouldn't want to be funny
Sulfuric
either.
is actually 200 IQ right now. Self perception is like the highest amount of truth an individual obtains. There's
Yeah, I was
nothing
thinking about that.
there's nothing truer to the individual than how they see the world, and like how they perceive the world and how they perceive themselves. You can present an objective truth. I'm gonna say it, Kanji. I don't even care about your
Oh
fucking
boy.
semantics. You present an objective truth, like something that cannot be argued with, towards an individual that is 100% um, like he's 100% on that something he believes is true, and that's how he perceives the world. You will not change that man. No matter how many articles and facts you present him, that is just how he's going to see the world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, but and at least you didn't call it at least you didn't call it a subjective fact.
No, I said objective fact the other time. That's just unnecessary because it means the same.
Yeah, but you said subjective fact.
No, I said objective fact. I would never say subjective fact.
Go back to the quotes channel of YGJ and scroll up. You have said objective fact.
I've said objective, not subjective. Never.
Sorry, yeah, subjective. That's what I meant. Anyway, moving on. Is that the end of the lying?
I was on the stream. It was fun.
Yeah, stream's over. Bye. Good time. No.
Okay.
So do I pick the Joy? Do you yourself a conclusion, or if you
Lying bad.
lying bad, but no lying at all is also bad?
Conclusion. So
Okay.
yes.
Last question I is truly a controversial topic.
Joy?
Unless Joy wanted to choose something.
If no one
else.
would hell on earth.
Yeah, Joy. You were lagging like hell, so you're gonna have to repeat yourself here. Oh, I think
Doesn't
Joy's.
speak.
Dang it! Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
No more
Hello?
hello. Joy's
Hello?
fucking. Joy's left the
Joy's
call.
dead.
Joy's dead. Chat,
that?
Joy's dead. Crab raves.
Dun, 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 dun.
Crab rave hype.
Should we just no? We should wait for Joy. Right?
Yeah, we should wait, but we can also just not let it be this still. Hyper's Joy dead. Hyper, don't Hyper's Joy's deaf.
Icy's too much in the mood, man. He can't stop hyping shit up.
Yeah.
Imagine being a Trump supporter.
Yep, cock.
Hypers. Can we do hypers? Cock hypers?
No, because it's already yep cock. Joy?
Yeah, but we can do hypers, cock hypers.
Live die.
Cock. Thank you, S'more. Thank you, Lizard.
So I'm assuming
Wait,
that
fuck, I did it again, Kanji, I've sinned.
you've sinned again. You have made a 15-year-old girl say hypers, cock hypers.
Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm going to jail!
You really are.
Hypers, Niko, hypers. That's
Just
my
follow me
favorite
on
one
Twitch
so
if
far.
you- Alright, with Joy dead and probably going to stay dead for a little bit, I think we're just gonna move on, which I don't want to
Sure,
do,
but then let's do a temporary subject or a temporary topic that I want to talk about, because I really like it when people like Sunastra do hypers, Niko hypers, but I know that some people don't like being praised
here we go.
Everybody subconsciously they really like being praised, but some people like on the outwards they react awkward to being praised and receiving appraisal. How do you feel, Kanji? I know that you're awkward and cringe as fuck. So tell me your viewpoint when someone says something good about you.
What a combination, awkward and cringe as fuck. Thank you for introducing me like that.
Just talk.
Being praised is something that indeed subconsciously everybody sort of likes, but I react very. It depends who praises me first of all. If it's like my teacher, then I'll always be happy with the praising that I get. But if it's like people on the internet, I will always be a bit scared / yikes about it, just mainly because of the fact that it's first of all people that I don't know a lot, and they're complimenting me usually over being self-entertaining and my personality and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm too awkward to very easily take those compliments. So whenever Niko calls me cringe and does the exact opposite of complimenting me, it's just a lot easier for me to take that on the chin.
But I do compliment you like sometimes.
Yes, you do. But usually when you do compliment me, it ends up being either about gameplay that I do with you, or it's just telling me that my stream's been going well, stuff like that. It's not
I can literally tell you on Twitter, for example, maybe it's Twitter, so you don't take it seriously, but I can literally tell you that you're the most important person in my life, and I would wish the best for you. And you're like, yeah, he just says that.
No.
That's what I mean. Like, you should take stuff like that serious.
Maybe.
See, now he's
yeah.
blushing.
No!
He's blushing.
I
My
am
man is
blushing.
blushing.
Stop.
I've returned.
Joe's back.
Welcome.
All right, now that
Welcome.
the temporary subject is over, let's move on to the last
Yeah,
one.
nice way to avoid the
I
question.
kind of want
Cringe.
to keep talking about it though.
Oh no.
I think it's a good topic.
Okay, go
Oh.
on.
Yeah.
So oh boy, what's going on in chat? I had to restart. Okay, so what I think is that getting appraisal internally will always feel nice, but there are also people that lie to themselves or try to convince themselves that what they're being told is not true. Like myself. If you tell me, haha, Joy, you look fine, I'll be like, haha, thanks. And on the inside, I'll be like, well, that's a lie. Wow, what a dipshit. Why
But
would
that's
you
social
say that?
anxiety.
No, that is being self-deprecating.
Also that. Yeah. By the way, what Mux says is before it like leaves chat and I can't see it anymore. To be honest, I just don't like the fact that when people compliment me, their overall view of me is, oh, why is chat being so fast? I love you guys. Of me will go up, which means that I have to try harder to be good enough for them, and I'm lazy as fuck. I don't know if there's people. I don't know that if you compliment someone, they immediately expect you to either be better or work on yourself even more. Always. Maybe.
What do you mean, Sinastra? Like Niko, I called him hot and he keeps denying it. I've never denied that in my life. I would never deny that.
No, but I always Sinastra's always like simping for you in my chat, and usually I just don't give it over to you.
But I love it.
I know. Props to you.
Niko is the specimen,
Thanks,
of course. First thing I do, chat, when I wake up in the morning, just like the meme, I go to the mirror and I
Thanks,
look at
Evan.
it and I point at myself and I say, "You
Are not cringe.
You are not cringe.
You are not. Yeah,
No.
you are Pollock Chef in the mirror.
No. Let's not go back to that meme. That is Kancha, not me. I'm not the cringe lord. Okay, guys, stop with the meme. It's not funny. Okay, it's not me. It's Kancha. I say I'm a specimen because I truly am a specimen.
Oh man,
More like
that's
a
great.
spicy man.
That too.
Those are Joy's words, not mine. I definitely think that chat. By the way, for your information, I definitely think that this subject is a lot better than the subject. Which one is better, tap water or bottled water?
Bruh,
I must say that
I
this one
wasn't
is.
done.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I mean, just overall, I think that this is a better topic.
Anyway, so what I wanted to add to this subject is that I've been going to therapy for a long time, and recently my therapist told me something. Well, it's been a while. I haven't seen her in like 2 months, but she told me that deflecting compliments is a way to get people to compliment you more, which is essentially kind of attention seeking. And I sat down and I was like, damn, that's actually kind of cringe. And
Wait,
it's
sorry.
true.
That you attention seek?
No. Not that I attention seek, but that when someone says, for example, let's take an example. Niko calls me pretty. I say, that's not true, Niko. I'm ugly as fuck. Then Niko has to like work harder to essentially be like, no, you are pretty. You have pretty eyes. You have a pretty nose. You have I don't know, eyebrows on fleek. So essentially Niko will have to try harder to make me feel better because I am telling Niko that what he's saying is not making me feel good or good enough. And of course, I'm not saying that everyone does this, but subconsciously it is part of deflecting said compliments. So that's something to think about, you know? It's just something to reflect on.
Yeah,
and
I feel that.
It's something I've been working on a lot. From when now someone gives me a compliment, I always try to accept it, whether I believe it or not. that's my own problem later on. You should be grateful for people trying um to do these things, you know, or to say these things, because also a person wouldn't just say them if they weren't like real, or they weren't.
Exactly. Especially
So
people like me. I'm not gonna say anything to you unless I fucking mean it, okay? Gotcha? You're
exactly.
fucking cringe 90% of the time, but if I compliment you, I fucking mean it.
Yeah, thank you for
Same
that,
to you,
Niko. I
Joy.
appreciate it.
When I compliment you, I mean it.
Yes, you called me fine.
Fucking roast me, please,
Yeah.
Max. Why would you want me? Why would I want to roast you? Why do you want me to roast you? I don't know anything to roast that guy on. He's literally got a heart of gold. I can't do that.
So that was what I wanted to add.
Fair point.
Um
So like with the with like deflecting compliments and stuff, and then like people trying to even harder compliment you. I've never done that purposefully, but I do say to a lot of compliments either that's not
mm,
true, or just like what you do, Joy, is like accept them, or quote unquote accept them, but then think about it, if you really do accept them, yes or no, or if you just wanted to get that moment over with. Uh, but yeah, that's definitely a good thing to think about.
yeah,
I've
it's a good
never.
thing to think about. I definitely don't say that you do that, Concha, or I don't know. I don't think I wasn't calling anyone out. I just mean it's something that I was told that really put me to think, and I was like, oh, chat can think about this for a while. Food for thought. Nom nom nom.
No, no,
True,
no.
true.
That was all I wanted to say, and I think if you guys are done, we can move on to the third topic,
Tap
which be
water.
Are we
tap
really gonna
water.
discuss this?
I mean, yeah, let's say the episode's gonna be like 10 more minutes. Then
A
this
good
is
closer.
enough.
Yeah,
This is a
Also
good
had a
closer.
good point. I already talked with Joy about it.
Yeah,
Did you know?
You start off.
Okay, Chad, did you know that some people prefer bottled water? Whoa, crazy, right? But yeah, obviously people do. But bottled water in Denmark, because of tax, cost €3. That is more than cola.
yeah.
So people are kind of forced to buy tap, or not to buy, but like to use tap water in Denmark unless they really want to, treat themselves and spend some extra from bottled water. So in Denmark, it's not a discussion about what you prefer; it's a discussion about what you want to pay for.
I've lived in Michigan, bottled water all the way. Answer depends on local environment. Yes, I agree. Bottled water has a better taste than tap water. Over where I live, in my part of the Netherlands at least, I have never had an issue with tap water, and obviously, we're most of us here probably are quite privileged that we can walk to a tap, fucking flick it, and there's water coming out of it, which obviously isn't everywhere in the world, and even in some places where that is the case, tap water isn't always safe to drink because of filtration. Is that a word? I don't know.
Sorry.
Filtering the water for drink water isn't always enough to clean it. Like it's always not always clean enough, so that it's not always safe to drink. Stop talking about my dreams. But it's where I live, tap water is just what I've always been drinking, and I probably will always drink it for the rest of my life because I just don't see a point in getting bottled water if I can just drink tap water safely. When we go to France each year, or when we used to go to France each year on vacation, we always got bottled water from the supermarkets. There would be like fucking giant packs of like six 2 liter bottles of water. Which we would always get because in France it's just not always safe to drink tap water. It can be a lot of fucking yikes stuff in it.
Yes. So I am gonna jump in right here because I think it's a good topic. I think that in some places you don't really have a choice. There are places in Spain where you are not allowed to drink tap water,
Yeah.
for example. In that case, of course, it's better um to buy bottled water because it won't make you sick. But essentially, the fact that you cannot drink tap water in Spain is the problem, because it's so I'm gonna talk about this topic from an environmental perspective, because plastic is just so bad for the environment and for our earth, and I will always say that tap water is better. Like, don't don't fucking get bottled water. Like, there are filters that you can put into like water. What's that called? And con?
You can just say glass, right?
No, but it's not a glass. Wait.
Canister.
Is it a canister? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you
If
could
it's
call it a canister, I think. A coffee filter.
Anyway. It just says can, but that's not what I want. Anyway, so like a big um thing where you put water in. There are
Glass.
filters for those, and there are alternatives to bottled water and tap water as well.
I mean, they've already released. I think it was Japan that made it. They've already released like bottled water, which is just a bubble of water with the plastic being
Yes!
edible, which you
I've
can just
seen
yoink in your mouth, and then
the
that's
plastic.
water. That's also more than enough. And then for people where tap water isn't an option, you can just get that.
Yes, but but if we're talking about taste, I actually think it depends on the tap because I like the tap water in my house a lot, but when I'm in France or well, used to go to certain like campings, the water would taste like iron, like iron. It would be like really irony. And yeah, that would necessarily
There's a lot of minerals in Danish water.
Yeah.
yeah, so that.
Yeah.
I drink iron for breakfast.
Fucking edgelord. No, but
Sorry.
yeah, tap water over here is just amazing. It's lovely. It's great. I have bought this bottle of water about half a year ago, and I've been filling it with tap water ever since. And I'm just putting it next to my desk.
That's not good for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll live.
Plastic bits deteriorate into the water that you are drinking.
I'll die at the age of 30. I'm fine. I'll live. Anyway,
Master's a gym.
but there is no reason to get tap water over here where I live, unless you're going out and you won't be close to a tap for some reason.
Like people who get bottled water or like even water in like cartons are just lazy.
I just said that about the drinking out of the same plastic bottle for like half a year, and then you said the thing about the plastic bits, and Hiba instantly said somebody redeemed hydration thing.
Who did that?
Oh, an old friend of mine. A very
oh my
old
god,
friend of
that's
mine.
great. I love that.
It's empty
That's
right now though,
hilarious.
so and points redeeming won't be a thing during the podcast. All right, but wrapping it up because we only have 5 minutes left till the end of episode 1. Question: before we end it completely, do we record episode 2 already or not? Do we end it here?
Are we gonna take like a break and restart stream?
I don't think we're gonna restart stream, but I can definitely just like put up the BR back stream for like a couple of minutes.
Because we need to choose some new questions.
Smoke break. Why are we back on episode 1? What the fuck happened to 1 and 2? Right, so episode 1 and 2, the files for those went corrupt, meaning that when I downloaded them off of the VODs off of Twitch, they went corrupt, and I couldn't use them for Vegas files. So we decided to make them the test podcasts, to make them not public on YouTube, and Ruby, who was the guest of the second episode, can obviously always return for his official first guest star on the podcast. So that's why we're back on 1. I need the cigs. I do not smoke, and I will never smoke.
Good.
Where the hell is your guest star? You can always guest star if you want to, Max.
Best mod should be next. Guest. Who's best mod? Lizard?
Everybody calls Lizard the best guy, best mod, yeah.
Fuck, we could have Lizard here.
We could.
Actually, I thought we were gonna do Gabby today.
Yeah, we are. That's not what I meant. We could do Lizard.
Oh, absolutely. Don't say we could do Lizard. That's just weird.
Okay, you're the only
I'm
one going
cancelled.
there.
I'm done. I'm done with it. Fuck my life, man. Oh, I'm going to jail. I'm done. Why me, man? I'm 20 soon. My life is over. Fuck.
All right. We have 3 minutes left. I'm gonna go end it. Joy, Niko, say your goodbyes for episode 1.
Yeah, bye, chat forever.
Conclusion. Tap water is better.
Curl, thank you for the other 300
Bottled
Curl
water.
Life Check. X300.
Podcast
was hella interesting. See, here you go, and now I
So
go back
we're
to
gonna end it?
class.
Good luck with class, Curl, and thank you again for the another 300 bits. Jesus
Wait, we're
Christ.
done?
For the first
Mm.
episode, yeah, and the second episode's gonna be recorded in a moment.
I'm just gonna put on another T-shirt so people won't know that that it was filmed on the same day.
Oh, smart.
No face cams,
Smart,
whatever. But
smart.
smart. All right, but guys, say your goodbyes, and I'm gonna deafen and put on the beer actually and stuff like that.
Goodbye until tomorrow. Joy Big Brain. It's true.
All right, Niko, you can have your final goodbyes because the FBI is literally in front of your house at this point.
They're literally shining with their flashlights inside the fucking window. I'm pulling down the curtains. I don't care. They're not gonna find me.
All right.
I'm hiding behind my PC. It's fucking hazardous workplace. They can't get close to it. They're afraid of explosion.
Actually, a nuclear reactor inside of your room
Yeah.
because of your PC. All right. Chat, I'm gonna deafen right now, guys. Be back in just a moment. Yeet.
Okay, bye, chat.
Chat, this was it. And everybody listening to the podcast after it's been uploaded to YouTube and maybe even Spotify, I'm not sure of that yet. Thank you guys for listening. I do really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out here and listening to the official first podcast episode of Trash Talks. Right, we will be back next week with episode 2 of the podcast, or for the people that are currently in the live stream, we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Stay around, get something to drink, get something to snack if you can, because I'm on a diet. And if you are not on a diet, then go out and get something to eat, get something to drink again. Be back in a bit. We have Gabi as a guest for the next episode. Be ready for that. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in just a moment.